Hey everyone, this is Dee from Jump Fitness and also from the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Lowell. I'm here today to do a workout. Today what we're going to do is we're actually going to do some stretches. All right, so we're going to kind of learn how to loosen up our bodies, learn how to stretch. I'm going to give you some about 8 to 10 stretches that you can do throughout the day, or if you want to do them once a day, or before you work out, or after you work out. These are great stretches to do. The dynamic stretches, so really what a dynamic stretch is, it's really geared to get you ready for your workout. So if you're doing lower body, you usually will do some dynamic stretches geared toward the lower body to, warm up your hips, your quads, your hamstrings, and your glutes. And then if you were going to do some more of an upper body type of workout, there are some dynamic stretches that you can do as well for upper body. And we'll probably do those upper body stretches in the next segment of workouts. But today we're going to do about 10 exercises, like I said, 8 to 10 exercises, and we're going to really gear more on the lower body, but we are going to put some upper body stretches in there as well. And again, so this is great if you're getting ready to go for a run, or if you're getting ready to just lift or do some lower body workouts. These stretches are great stretches to do. And again, it's going to warm your body up to get you ready to go ahead and do that workout. Okay, you can also do them at the end if you want, but more so they're really geared towards getting you ready for your workout. All right, again, do what you can do. If you need to stop and take a breath, stop and take a breath. If it's one of the exercises that you can't do, then don't do it. All right, move forward to the next exercise and maybe come back to that, or do partial of the exercise. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is what we call a downward dog into a runner's lunge. All right, so basically I'm going to try to come back here. So you're going to do a downward dog. All right, so you're going to be in a V-type position. Okay, so my body's in a V-type shape, and what I'm going to do is, and there's a couple of ways you can do it. So you can be here, then you can come down and do a nice stretch through. And then you want to come up, and then as you come up, I'm going to take my right leg and I'm going to swing it through to the outside of my right arm. All right, come back here, left leg, swing it out to the outside of my left arm. All right, and then you're going to be back in the downward dog. So you can come down, get a nice little back stretch. Oh, that feels great. Then you're going to come up into the V position. And then I'm going to open up, and I'm going to open up. Okay, so that is a downward dog with a runner's lunge. All right, again, how long should you hold these for? How many should you do? Really, for the dynamic stretches, I usually try to do one exercise each for about 10. So one exercise 10 times, and then I move into the next exercise. Or if there's a stretch that you really enjoy, you can hold it for about 15, 20 seconds at a stretch. So it's really what you're looking to do. Generally, I do one exercise and I do that 10 times, and then I switch to the next exercise. So the next exercise, I use it as a exercise, but I also use it as a warm-up as well, and it's the inchworm. So we've all done the inchworm. If you've been looking at my videos, I've done the inchworm a bunch of times. So again, we're going to be here, and we're going to come down, and then we're going to walk it out, okay, with our arms. All right, nice and flat, okay, back's flat, into a push-up plank position, and then we're going to walk it back up. Okay, again, if you need to bend your legs, bend your knees. All right, I'm going to do that one more time so you can see it again. Going to fix myself here a little bit. All right. Inchworm again, legs are straight. Now I'm going to do it with my knees bent in case some people can't bend keep their legs straight. So I'm going to do it with my knees bent. All right, I'm going to walk it out this way. All right, now I'm nice and flat into an iron board position. And then again, I'm going to bend my knees and I'm going to walk it back up. All right, so either way is great. Again, the inchworm is geared to work the back of your legs, which is your hamstrings and your glutes, to really get a nice stretch. So you don't want to bend as much. So as limited of bending that you can, it's gonna actually give you a much better stretch. But again, if you can't do the full out straight leg, that's fine. Go ahead and just bend your knees a little bit, okay? Until you can start to work it through with a straight leg. All right, the next one is a dynamic squat, okay? And really, you're gonna be in your squat position. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna squat. I'm gonna grab my toes, and you wanna squat as low as you can. You wanna squat down as low as you can, and you wanna grab your toes, and then you wanna push through your heels, and then you wanna come up. And then you wanna come all the way up. I'll bring it to the side so you can see it. Again, I'm gonna be in a squat position. I'm gonna grab my toes, all right? And then I'm gonna come down, and I'm gonna push through. Straight leg, again, we're working that hamstring stretch, straight leg, and then I want to come all the way up. Again, one exercise, do that 10 times. It's a great stretch, all right? The next one we're going to do is a hamstring stretch, all right? So basically, we're just going to do a nice, simple hamstring stretch, all right? So we're just going to come down, all right? All right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this way. I'm going to come down. All right, then I'm going to come into reverse lunge. All right. And then I'm going to get a nice little stretch. All right, arms back. And now you have a nice little stretch. So you're actually working your hip flexors, a little bit of your hamstring. Then you want to come back again. Bring it back. Then you just want to reach back. And again, you should feel it in your hip flexors. You might feel a little bit in your hamstring. It is a hamstring stretch. And then reach back. Okay? So some of you all might feel it more in your quads and in your hip flexors, and that's fine as well. Okay? Good. All right, the next one. All right. I'm going to use my mat for this because I got to be on my knees. All right, so I'm going to be in a kneeling position, one knee down, one knee forward. All right, and it's nice and in line. And what you're going to do is, there's a couple of ways we're going to do this. So the first way we're going to do, we're going to get a nice little quad and hip flexor stretch. So we're going to push through. Okay, so we're going to push through. Nice and easy, don't over push. All right, for a couple of seconds. Then I'm going to lean back towards my heel of my right foot, and then I'm going to bring this left leg out and back. Okay, so now I'm working my hamstring. All right, so it looks like this. You're going to come through. All right, so on my right side, I'm getting a nice stretch in my hip flexor. Okay, and then on my left side, I'm going to come back, and now I'm getting a nice stretch in my hamstring. Okay, so you're going to do that one side 10 times. I'm going to do it one more time, and then we're going to switch sides. And these are great stretches, especially if you find it really hard to do certain things. All right, now I'm going to switch sides. All right, sometimes stretching will allow you to do more things a little bit easier. A lot of people are tight. A lot of people's lower backs are tight. A lot of people's hamstrings get tight, their glutes get tight, and a lot of reasons why is just because they just need to stretch a little bit more and maybe hold that stretch a little bit longer than normal. All right, again, like I said, you can hold it about anywhere between 15 and 30 seconds if it's a stretch that really, that you're really feeling and that's really working, then you want to use that stretch a little bit longer, okay? Awesome. One more time. Great. Okay, so the next one, we're going to be on both knees. I'm going to come over here for 1 second. Oh, crap. All right, so the next one, we're going to be on both knees. Okay, and we're basically going to sit back in our heels. All right, and you can come up this way, and then you're going to turn. All right, and you're going to turn. So now you get a nice stretch here, and a little bit of a nice stretch on your quads as well. All right? Good. Come up. Bring both arms back. lean back, and then turn. Almost into a T position. It's a really great stretch. Good. One more time. Come back, sit on your heels, bring your arms back, turn in and up. Okay, other side, and back, turn into a T and up. Again, do what you can do. Don't try to overdo anything, all right? Now we're gonna come out. I'm just gonna look at this right quick. Okay, now we're gonna come up into the world's greatest stretch, they call it, or I call it a T stretch. It's a great stretch. All right, so what we wanna do now is you basically wanna step back a little bit. I'm gonna turn forward so you can see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do reverse lunge. I'm gonna bring both arms inside my left leg, and now I'm gonna take my right arm and I'm gonna come up into a T position. And then I'm gonna come down, and then come back up, and I'm gonna do the opposite on the opposite side. Come in, and then rotate through. All right, and what you wanna make sure you do is, I'm gonna do it on this side, so demonstrate a little bit more. What you wanna do is you wanna come down, and you wanna take this right arm, and you want your head to follow your arm. Okay, and then come back through. And the same thing on the left side. All right, now we're gonna do a little bit of upper body one. All right, it's called a ring out the towel or arm rotation. We're gonna come straight out, a little stretch. My right palm is gonna be up, my left palm is gonna be down, and then I'm just going to switch them up. Okay, switch them up. And that's great for your rotator cuff. All right, nice, nice, nice. All right, good. All right, and then lastly, we're just gonna do a simple fire hydrant. So we're gonna come down, and I'm gonna take this leg, and I'm gonna rotate my hips in and out. Bring them out and rotate through. Again, 10 times on that side. I'm gonna switch to my left side so you can see my left leg. All right, and then I'm gonna rotate through on my left side. All right, nice simple circles. Awesome. So there you have it. That is about 10 exercises that we can do, 10 stretches rather that we can do to get us ready to go into our workout. Again, if there's a stretch that you like more, do it a little bit longer, okay? Other than that, do each of them 10 times and then move to the next exercise. I hope everybody enjoyed the stretches, and I will see you soon. Take care. Be safe.